So I'm making this video because of a recent thing that I've had, or thing that I've had with being myself. I have had self-esteem issues, in which I would not choose or make a decision because I felt as if everyone else's decision was better than mine if ever brought up. But I realized that for my life, I have to now choose me and do things for me. And when I do things for me, it is not wrong or right. All paths will lead you to your ultimate destination if you believe in a higher power, believe in God doing and working and through your life in all manners and acts. So I made a decision today, and most people said that it would not be a good thing to do because of the time I put into it. And I just to leave something that you've known always, it's a fear. There's something about it that is not conducive to or the safety of the human mind. And so I will just say that life is not safe. Life is a bunch of choices. Life is a decision to be better. Life is it's uncertain, but it's full of joys and ups and downs, and just the process of being our best selves and being better. And sometimes we have to go through the bad to know how to. We have to fall to know how to get up. And I'm glad that I'm learning it now, even in my 33 years. And so that decision came about, and I made a decision. I was afraid previous times of it, but now I was just like, okay, it just came easy to me. And I think that's how God works. When it comes so easy, don't question it. It happens. So this happened. So that this could happen. So this is my new look. And I love it. And it feels as if a weight has been taken off my shoulders. I say that to say this because that hair, it held so many memories. And it was my identity for the longest. I made it my identity. I'm not my hair. I even have a bald spot somewhere up in here. But they sprayed it on. And so, but it's not my identity. It's not who I am. I'm cute still though. But I feel as if I'm just a better version of myself. And so, with that being said, I tried to make the video without this one right here, but you see what that happened. But that's my family. It's just a great thing. I'm free. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulder, and it's taught me something well with my that I have family, I have love, I have everything that I need right within inside me. And if I trust in God to do things and do what God is inside of us. No shape, form, or fashion. God loves me regardless of what you may think. God loves me even if I'm gay. God loves me even if I made some bad decisions and did not accord to His will or be disobedient. God loves me. God does not operate out of fear. I do not believe it, and I choose not to believe it. You can believe it, and you think that God may punish you for something. That's fine, but I'm not going to believe that. He's going to be, as a parent does, he's going to reprimand you or try to make sure you're on the right path. But ultimately, it's your decision. This is your life. And so, don't be afraid to make the decision. Don't be afraid to make choices. You're going to mess up. That's how you're going to learn. And so, with that being said, I want to thank God for my brothers, all my brothers, my mother, father. My mom didn't grow up with me, but is she is me and I her. My dad, oh, he's a great dad. I can't say nothing else about the other stuff, but he's a great dad. He has always led by example what man should do, and he's done the best that he could. And I'm so blessed to see that this year will be his 70th birthday. My brothers, they are amazing. Chris, Joe, Adrian, Terrell, there's so many of them. And Eric and one other. But I mostly am thankful for Eric and his wife and his kid. Also, I made a decision that I've moved. But besides that, I say that because they have been the prime example of a healthy marriage for me, and just a healthy life. Being happy and trusting God, believing that things will work out. Things don't have to be on your time span. You have to give God time to work it out for you, because you have to learn these steps, like anything else, to get to where you need to go. And so they have been very good. I have the wonderful sister-in-laws. I have wonderful sisters like Nita. I have Calandria. I have all my sisters. One other, and Grant in my life, my auntie, my uncles. It's the whole village, cousins, everybody. They are wonderful, and I'm blessed. Like, I've been looking for outside validation, something that I always had. Why would I think that I was ugly? Why would I think I need somebody else to tell me that? Because look at me. I'm a great person. I have some tremendous attributes that you can't teach to everybody. I'm very nice. I would apologize eventually, unlike some other people. I love. I'm aware of myself. And but other than that, I'm just blessed. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. And I only want God to know if He does not do anything else, He's done enough. And so, and something else that happened today. And what y'all know, it just feels like, honestly, I knew it was a bad injury in that house. I knew it. I sensed it. I tell you it was. So what happened was, I did this like a few months ago. And so even when that happened, and it happened so errantly, it happened like God put everything down there. He's like, hey, here it goes. And I think God took a lot of stuff away from me because I couldn't hear or see the things that He already had for me. I'm sitting up there focused on what I don't have when I already have everything else there, and being distracted and not looking in the right direction. So I got a barber. I didn't know the man from Tom, Dick, Harry. The man couldn't cut. I didn't ask him how long it took. But luckily been cutting for 11 years. And so, with that being said, Sherry, you probably gonna have to watch the whole video. And I understand why you see it, but yeah, I cut it off. I got a good grade of hair. That was my sister talking. But with that being said, the barber came out of nowhere. He said I'm a barber, and I had no fear, no trepidations about it. I hope I used that word correctly. And I just did it. He cut my hair. But the thing about it is that the barber that cut my hair, he was telling me stuff that I didn't ask or he didn't know was going on. He told me, like, stop trying to avoid whatever it is in your life, whatever you're going through. Realize that it's okay, that you're meant to go through it. The more you try to avoid things, the more you're going to encounter it. It's inevitable. You have to learn how to face life head on. I'm not a confrontation person, but I realized, hey, it's always a way to do it. But he did it, and he gave me great advice. And only God could do some stuff like that. Like, it's only two emotions in the world: love and fear. Fear operates on the basis of it may happen, it may not. And whatever that you do, you have to realize if you're angry, you're fearful of something. If you're confused, you're fearful of something. If you're hurt, you're fearful of something. Think about it. But operate in the space of love, because love, it conquers all. Because I've had amazing support systems. My friends, the Pernettas, at Regions too. Oh my God. I've been blessed with the most amazing women in my life, which I always talk about because I didn't have my mom. But not to have my mom, I didn't grow up with my mom. But for God, He placed an abundance of great women in my life. They have been great mothers. They've been great friends. And I thank them. I just feel like this is my turning point. I don't know where I'm going to. And I'm good. And I'm happy and I'm okay with it. Other than that, last thing. Hey, Zakia. And thank you, Rosetta. Oh, Rosetta's one of those friends. Like, she taught me, hey, be happy all the time. Like, she's just, I'm just saying, if you have not met her, you will see why you need to meet her. I'm talking about you like you're a restaurant, but you're just a great person. But the support system I've always had, great things already around me. I'm looking for people. I look for people that didn't care for me to tell me that they cared. That does not make sense. That's insanity. But I'm rambling. But to get back to the point, the last topic is that I knew it was a confirmation that I did the right thing. Is that when I came back home and my brother, like I said, my little brother, he's always been my big brother. And I'm so proud of him. He's like the best. And my sister, she, and the boy and the girls, my niece and nephews, all of them, they all are great. My family's great. Just, they may not be the prime example that you thought they should be, but you have to learn to navigate through your family dynamics however you do, because people have their past trauma and they're dealing with their own stuff. But learn how to operate through it. Life, like I said, your life is a different path. It's never going to be the same as anybody else. So the only other thing I was going to say is that when I came in here, we did, the coronavirus. Everyone, they're doing service online. And so when it came here, they were doing communion. Because my nephew came and he said, "Hey, Uncle Ants." He said, "I got this thing across my head." He said, "Don't I look like Simba?" I said, "Okay, then, yeah." And I picked them up and said, I was going to do my African voice to be like, "Hello, thank you for calling Bank of America," or something like that. But when I came in there, I saw them they were doing communion. I'm not going to do it and say anything, but we're doing it with what we're supplied to it. And one thing I can say about them, they don't force anything on me. What they do, they support me, but they tell me some great advice, though. Or they give me great advice, and I trust them. I always find some people you can trust with advice. Don't listen to anybody. People that you know that will tell you the truth, but also have your well-being. And so, with that being said, we had communion. And I was like, it clicked for me. I said, the moment I made the decision, it was like the fresh start I needed. It's like God's blood has covered me. He's made sure, he said, "Hey, you here, child. You cut all the ties off. You're moving towards me. Keep coming towards me. I'm here. I'm waiting on you. You've walked away from me." Because I always tell you, I said, I'm going to bust hell wide open. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be fine. I said, I'm going to bust hell wide open with gasoline draws. Because I said, if gays are sin, watch this. You can see me down there by the fireplace, by the devil. But it was just that moment. I was like, thank you, God, because you give me a second chance. And He gives us chances all the time. I don't even think it's a limit to our chances. But you have to make a decision if you're going to live in your story or decide to start another book. Because we all have excuses of why we're a certain way and why we can act the way that we do, but it does not make it right for us to do it. So I just decided to write my own story. So I'm going to focus my energy on things as such as I'm going to try to do some things like being a life coach. I love Iyanla Vanzant. She's second to Beyonce. I mean, of course, God, Beyonce sitting up there, like, close to Jesus and everything. But she's second to Beyonce. And I also think about when I finish my book, I have had this vision that when I write this book, it's going to be made into a movie. Because that's how Twilight, I said, that is not a good movie. That was terrible. I can write something better than that. So So I just tell you, follow yourself, limit the distractions, and listen to yourself. Get in a silent place. We have too many distractions as it is. The cell phones, social media, life's problem. Don't make them bigger than God. Then God cannot operate in space where He can take care of it because you're making Him so small. Because you're making your word so big. Just let it go. Let it go. Everything gonna work out fine, you know. Let it go. I'm sorry. But that's all I had to say. Because I was going to do some little creative post, but I said, this going to take too long. Obviously, I still talk too long, but y'all will be okay. But y'all be blessed. And I thank you all for listening. And I thank all my family, friends, loved ones, even my enemies and my haters. Hate. Because I'm great like that. I ain't doing something right if I ain't. Look at this move, baby. But now, thank y'all. And y'all be blessed.